Which is a charitable organisation that exists to make things simpler, fairer and safer for consumers. In my role at Which, I work as Head of Resourcing. Key priorities for us at Which are to ensure that our job opportunities are presented to as wide and as diverse a range of candidates as possible. We have a very strong focus on equity, diversity and inclusion, and we want to facilitate the highest calibre hires that we can possibly attract in the shortest amount of time possible. So we wanted to ensure that we would have the most accessible career site possible, and we were focused on making sure that the candidate journey was as positive as it possibly could be. We also wanted to ensure that we were reducing our reliance on third-party recruitment agencies, and we were determined to improve the quality, cost and time per hire of our recruitment. So as an organisation, Which is an arbiter of quality. When looking for a solution, we wanted something that was intuitive, accessible and future-proof. We wanted something that was agile to respond to the needs and behaviours of job seekers, and we feel that the recruitment marketing tool does just that. So we're always in regular dialogue with our client success manager, and they're always looking to partner with us and understand what it is that we're trying to achieve as an organisation. And it was just felt that the solution, through natural conversation, was a great fit for what we wanted. So it's essential for Which to stay relevant and competitive in the talent acquisition marketplace. It's essential that we respond to job seeker questions in a timely fashion, and the recruitment marketing tool delivers us a platform to do just that. So as an organisation, Which recognises the importance of an engaging candidate experience. The solutions that were presented by eArcu were strategically aligned to what Which wants to achieve. So in actual fact, getting buy-in from our senior stakeholders was relatively straightforward, and they saw the value in it very quickly. The implementation was exceptionally well organised, with well-observed project management principles throughout. The team were anticipatory, proactive and extremely helpful throughout the whole of the install. It was actually surprisingly straightforward to get our insider cohort signed up to the platform. Who better to recommend Which as an organisation than the people who currently work there? So we saw a really positive response from people who wanted to champion why Which is a great place to work and why people should consider entrusting the next part of their career to Which as an employer. So the beauty of the platform is that it's enabled us to consolidate many of our activities into one central space, and the time saving that this has afforded us can't be underestimated. It doesn't take a huge amount of time at all. In fact, I would probably say on average it's no more than half an hour per month per insider responding to questions, and it really doesn't take up a lot of their time. It's not really very onerous, and actually they really appreciate the opportunity to champion Which as an employer. Working with the client success team is an absolute pleasure. They're responsive to whatever it is that we need, and they're always keen to forge long-term collaborative relationships and to really go above and beyond what it is that we need. We've been delighted with our conversion rates. Our conversion of candidates to potential applicants is up from 2.82% to over 16%, and our conversion of potential candidates to completed applications now sits at 61%. So our initial goal was to have a more interactive platform with which to engage with candidates, and the solution has absolutely helped us to achieve that. The really positive thing is that we're already making hires through the platform, and it's helping us safeguard our ability to hire directly without having to use third-party recruitment agencies. It's had an overwhelmingly positive effect on the perception of the brand at Which. We've had over 10,000 views since launch, and in candidate feedback around the helpfulness of discussions and engagement, we've had a feedback score of over 100%. It's been terrifically successful. So the feedback from the insiders is overwhelmingly positive. They really appreciate the opportunity to be brand ambassadors for Which and to be able to authentically share with prospective candidates why Which is a great place to work. So the feedback from the leadership team is very positive, as they're seeing a significant return on investment. So we are seeing a wide range of questions being asked of our insiders on the platform. It could be questions relating to specific projects that they've been working on. It could be questions being asked around what are the characteristics of your top performers. But we're also seeing a lot of questions being posed relating to how somebody can maximise the success of their application to working at Which, and our insiders are only too happy to oblige and provide some positive feedback. So we've recently held a live chat session where the focus was on inclusivity in the workplace. We saw some really pleasing subscriber numbers, and there were some fantastic questions posed to our insiders. So the solutions enable us to make data-led decisions right from the top of the funnel with prospective job seekers through to the point of hire with our anointed candidates. We've got 3 tools with one solution, and most importantly, from a busy talent acquisition perspective, we have a single point of contact, which is invaluable. So over the last 5 years, there's been a definite shift in the nature of the market. It's become much more candidate-centric. Candidates are quite rightly asking more detailed and more varied questions of prospective employers, so they can make informed decisions as to why they may want to entrust the next part of their career to that organisation. Another major shift has been in the need for organisations to have an authentic employee value proposition. So what is it that they want to be famous for, and how they articulate that to job seekers. That's been a definite change, and one that organisations perhaps have been too slow to get on board with. I'd also say there's been a definite change of pace, with candidates wanting answers faster. So there's a need for organisations to be more responsive to questions posed to them, and also the need to be more streamlined in how you do your recruitment. So I think over the next 12 months, the talent acquisition market is only going to get more competitive. There's definitely a skill shortage out there at the moment, and organisations are all clamouring for a similar level of talent, and that is the best that they can possibly attract. So I think that the market is only going to continue to be more competitive, and that's why it's important that organisations are able to leverage whatever differentiator that they have. And I think an important tool to that is how you are able to present your opportunities to prospective job seekers. So in my opinion, the Employee Connections tool is like nothing else that's available on the market. The ability to have authentic, real-time interactivity with prospective job seekers is a real game changer, and enables us to get right to the heart of what it is that job seekers are looking for. To any company looking to improve its talent acquisition suite, I would absolutely recommend these solutions.